March arrives on a Sunday under the glow of a waxing gibbous moon, bathing Gemini in a light that encourages completion and culmination. It feels like a final polish on intentions set earlier in the year, a gentle push towards manifesting desires. Mercury, close at hand, sharpens your wit and communication skills. The air crackles with ideas, a characteristic Gemini experience but amplified this month. Earth grounds you, subtly reminding you to connect with the tangible, with routine, even amidst the whirlwind of thoughts. This beginning asks you to fully embrace the potential blooming within. The lingering question of daily self-reflection isn't simply a what-if anymore, but a gentle nudge becoming increasingly insistent. It's as if the universe is subtly saying, you know the power held within a moment of quiet observation. Now, practice it. The initial weeks see this theme weaving itself into everyday life. Perhaps you notice the intricate patterns in the frost on a window, or the peculiar slant of light in the late afternoon. These small observations become more than mere aesthetic appreciation. They're tiny portals into a deeper understanding of yourself. The first few weeks might also be marked by an urge to wander, a subtle call to adventure. Not necessarily a grand expedition, but rather a willingness to explore new neighborhoods, revisit old haunts with fresh eyes, or even just take a different route to work. This isn't about escaping, but about gathering information, soaking in the energy of your surroundings. Maybe a weekend trip emerges, a charming bed and breakfast, a historic town just within driving distance, aligning with the typical spring emergence of blossoming gardens and revitalized spaces. You'll find yourself drawn to places that stimulate your mind, museums, bookstores, lively cafes brimming with conversation. However, Uranus and Pluto cast opposing shadows. They stir up dormant anxieties, forcing you to confront patterns and beliefs you thought you'd overcome. This isn't about failure, Gemini, but about transformation. The challenge to reframe a past disappointment isn't about pretending it didn't happen. It's about excavating the lesson buried within, recognizing that every stumble has the potential to propel you forward. Mid-month brings a subtle yet powerful shift as the first quarter moon encourages decisive action. This is when the scattered energies begin to coalesce. Communication channels open unexpectedly. Conversations flow easily, leading to collaborations and exciting opportunities. This is where you may experience someone offering praise, a genuine acknowledgement of your abilities that feels incredibly validating, especially given your often self-critical nature. It's a small moment, but a deeply nourishing one. As March progresses, Neptune's influence becomes increasingly pronounced. It's like a veil of enchantment descends, blurring the edges of reality and heightening your intuition. Your creative energies surge, and you may find yourself drawn to artistic pursuits, whether it's writing, painting, music, or simply expressing yourself in new and imaginative ways. The role of the mimic surfaces, you'll find yourself effortlessly understanding and adopting the perspectives of others, reading unspoken cues and anticipating needs. It's a powerful skill, but be mindful of maintaining your own authenticity. You're a master of adaptability, but don't lose sight of who you are beneath the surface. Towards the month's end, with the full moon illuminating the night sky, profound emotional currents run deep. It's a time of culmination, of releasing old baggage and embracing new possibilities. It's not turbulent, but profound. Look for the occasion, a quiet, deeply meaningful event unfolding. Perhaps it's gathering at a long table with loved ones, a shared meal that stretches into hours, the air thick with warmth and unspoken affection, a moment where time seems to slow, to suspend itself in perfect stillness. Also woven through this month, influenced by Leo and Aquarius, you'll feel the pull between personal expression and collective responsibility. You are both the entertaining performer and the dedicated advocate, the social butterfly and the insightful observer. At times, this duality will feel exhilarating, at others, draining. Remember to honor both sides of your nature. Your commitment to truth is acknowledged. Perhaps you find yourself attending a citizenship ceremony, even as a quiet spectator. This experience connects with your core values of inclusivity and a wider world view. There will be moments when tension arises, seemingly out of nowhere. But then the ability to share a joke, a lighthearted observation that diffuses the situation instantly, will remind you of your inherent charm and wit. This isn't just about avoiding conflict, it's about demonstrating the power of connection, the ability to bridge divides with humor and empathy. And as the final Tuesday of March arrives, you'll realize this month wasn't about grand gestures or sweeping changes, but about a quiet evolution. A deep internal shift, a solidification of self-awareness. You've practiced seeing the magic in the mundane, embraced vulnerability, and learned to trust your intuition. The sentinel within has watched, protected, and guided you, subtly ensuring you stayed true to your path. You found that inner compass pointing toward greater understanding and fulfilling purpose.